Hi there and happy Monday. It is Monday, September the 16th, 2019. I'm Stacie Tatera, Milwaukee Medium healer teacher. Thanks for joining. I'm going to attempt a YouTube video this week and hope that things aren't as glitchy as they have been in the last few weeks. So hopefully we won't have any issues getting this posted. But I hope you had a great weekend. Hope things are going well for you. I hope that you are weathering the energies well, that the full moon treated you well, that you were able to take advantage of the time, the releasing. Last week was a big karmic releasing week. So for a lot of people, it feels like things are falling apart when they're actually needing to fall apart so they can be put back together differently, okay? So I know a lot of people are going through lots of different things right now. My heart and support goes out to everybody, regardless of what's going on for you. But I'm glad you joined in and tuned in today. Again, it's the 16th of September, which is actually a very special day. It's my daughter's 16th birthday, my daughter Gracie, and this is actually her golden birthday. So I want to wish my daughter Gracie a very happy 16th birthday. I posted it on pretty much every media outlet, and people have been so kind with their comments. And Gracie's a special kid. She is incredibly sensitive. She's also gifted as well, sea spirit. And so I'm just real happy that, she's doing well in life, not without its challenges, trust me. If you're raising teenagers, you know how that goes, or if you have, right? So because it's her birthday, I actually chose one of our favorite decks, but this is one of her favorite decks. And she has this deck too, Mermaids and Dolphins. We haven't used this deck in a while, and I thought in honor of Gracie's birthday, I would use this deck today. So let's see what the cards have to say. Class reminders. I do have a Reiki 2 class this Saturday from 9 to 2 o'clock. If you have an interest in going to the next level and expanding your Reiki practice and yourself, please feel free to sign up for the class. I do have some spots available. And I also have a Reiki 1 class coming up. I have had a couple people inquire about that. It's October the 12th from 10 to 3. I think we have a couple people signed up already, but again, if you're looking to become Reiki, I have had some people inquiring around that. Please feel free to sign up for that class. Mediumship development is also on the calendar. My Halloween Spirit Circle is October the 18th right now. I think I only have 9 spots left, and that's going to put us at 30 people. So, and that's my max for this event. So if you are looking to get signed up, don't wait. Absolutely get in there and sign up for yourself so that you can ensure that you're going to get a spot in there. Because again, I have, I think, like I said, 8 or 9 spots open, and absolutely want to try to fill those up. And then Spiritual Foundation class is filling in nicely, November 16th. It's an all-day class, and we talk all things spiritual foundation to help you kind of get into a spiritual practice, but also to enhance the practice that you do have. All the details are on my Facebook page, Milwaukee Medium, Stacie Tatera-Medium healer teacher. All the events are posted, as well as you can access it through my website. And you go to schedule now, you'll see everything there. So let's get moving on this week. I actually chose 4 cards this week because I was asked to. Okay, first card, accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Beautiful cards. These are some of my favorite cards. I love mermaids and dolphins and that whole energy that brings forward. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. We have a really, I'm not going to call it a bad habit, but I'm going to call it a bad habit for the sake of the reading. We get in the habit of asking for help and then trying to control everything, okay? And what happens is that we wind up just getting in our own way when all we really need to do is trust that the universe is going to get us exactly where we need to go, exactly where you need to go. It's kind of like you can't screw it up, okay? And I think we're in a space right now where we're really being asked to look at our lives, our circumstances, our situations, and really starting to honor the feelings that we've been having where, you know, maybe relationships no longer are serving you, or work environments are no longer serving you. So, you know, things are happening and you may feel like you're being pushed. Sometimes you feel like you're stuck. But the key is to continue to ask your spirit team, your spirit guides, the angels, God, for help. They are there for you. You are never alone. And so when we're in that space where we're feeling frazzled, we're feeling uneasy or fearful, that's the most important time for us to stay grounded. Really, really trust in the process, trust in divine timing, and love ourselves through the processing. That's important too. So you ask for what it is that you want, you send your prayers up. Now let the universe do what it needs to do to help and assist you. Accept the help, get out of the way, stop trying to control everything. That doesn't really do anything but get you frustrated. So relax, okay? That's the first part of this week is what we're going to be seeing. Protection. How many times does this card come up? 3 weeks in a row. Same message. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. I think they're trying to get their point across to somebody, or many of us, every week, in that you are being taken care of. You are being protected. The things that are meant to come into your space absolutely will. This is just another reassurance that you can relax, trust in the flow of the universe, and allow yourself to be helped. But know that your loved ones from the other side absolutely know what's going on in your life and are doing what they can to help you out. But don't forget to ask, right? Ask for them to watch out for you and invite them into your space. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But you are safe. You are protected. You are being watched over. And the reminder is we have free will. So as we're making our choices and our decisions, we have free will along the way. So what are we doing with our choices and our decisions? Okay? But the reassurance is that you absolutely are being watched over and taken care of. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. This is about self-love. This is also about paying attention to your inner dialogue, your ego. What is your ego really sabotaging you about right now? What is it trying to do to kind of make you feel like you're being held back in some way, okay? This card reminds us that we can have anything that we need to have in our life, and everything that's meant to come to us will, okay? The other thing to remember is that, you know, we talk about our energy and how what we put out is ultimately what we get back. And ultimately, the main thing that we can always do is just to manage ourselves, love ourselves, accept ourselves where we're at, and do what we can not to judge other people as they're in their journey trying to figure things out for themselves as well. So let go of those small thoughts about yourself. Anything that would be self-defeating, anything that's coming from the ego that would make you feel less than, would make you feel guilty, that's not the space that you want to be in, and it's not the energy that you want to sit yourself in. And so it's interesting because I had a client last week and she said, I would never talk to anybody the way that I talk to myself internally, because she's so hard on herself. And I think we actually talked about that. I was like, well, if you wouldn't say it to someone else, why would you say that to yourself? So pay attention to your thoughts and how you look at yourself. Do you look at yourself as a divine being, or do you look at yourself as a piece of crap? And that's like, for a lot of us, we feel that way about ourselves. We feel like we can't get the job we want. We feel like, you know, our family members are never happy with us. We feel like we physically can't ever look the way we really want to look, or we can't lose the weight or gain the weight, or get healthy or whatever it is. And we really do a good job of like self-sabotaging ourselves by letting our imaginations go in a million different directions. And we really want to try to bring that back in and focus on loving ourselves, even the parts of ourselves that we're like, I don't like that very much right now. So again, it all comes back to love of self, and how you're projecting that or presenting that out to the world around you, okay? Positive energy, fourth card. Surround yourself with positive people and situations to avoid negativity. I think we have a little bit of a flow here this week in terms of, you know, how you're thinking about yourself, how you view yourself, what's your perspective of yourself and how you fit into this life right now. But the other piece of it too is, you know, we're going to be around people that we resonate with, and we're going to be around people that we don't resonate with. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's no, you know, we feel like, well, I don't want to judge that, so I'm just going to sit here and take this from somebody, because if I decide to walk away or leave the relationship, that means I'm judging them. No, it means you're using discernment. You're following your own intuition, and something's telling you this doesn't feel good to me. And you have every right to be able to make adjustments based on what does or does not feel good to you. Okay? So one of the things that I wanted to mention, and I've been telling a lot of my clients about this video on YouTube by Matt Kahn, K-A-H-N. I love Matt. I follow him on Facebook. I encourage you to do that as well. I love what he teaches. He's a pure channel, absolutely. And when he works, you can see it. It's crazy. But he's really got some very good information that he's sharing that has really resonated for me, and things that I've been feeling. And he really eloquently puts it into words so that we can live the life we're meant to live right now. So he just posted a YouTube video, and it's called, I think, it's about judgment, like dissecting judgment, something along those lines. And it's an hour and 40 minutes long. So it's like sitting down and watching a movie, but it's really worth watching. I walked away with just clarity around a couple things that I needed, but really to help me better help my clients as well, because these are things that Spirit talks about, and these points need to be really kind of hammered home now. So we're in a space where some of the spiritual paradigms we've been following have shifted, and they're kind of old. And so like law of attraction, you know, he addresses that as well. So it's very interesting, and I do encourage you, if you have some extra time, or watch it in a couple segments where, you know, you sit down and watch that video. And I would recommend that you follow him on Facebook. He's doing some good things. So the end of the week, or even the message for the week as well, is surrounding yourself with positive people. So what are you doing to make the adjustments in your life to be around people that feel more in alignment for you or feel good to you? And again, we're going to have situations and scenarios where we're going to be around people that don't always feel in alignment with us, and it may not be comfortable. But at the same time, you get to choose how to react and how to respond to that, knowing that they're in the space they're in. That's totally fine. You don't need to judge it. And, you know, you decide how much of a role they're going to have, if at all, in your life. And if they do, like, this is awesome, this person really resonates for me right now, then absolutely follow your instincts and your intuition around that. So we're accepting heaven's help. We're getting out of our own way this week. We're knowing that we're very protected and looked after as we move through this week and every day. And we're really letting go of small thoughts about ourselves. See yourself succeeding. Feel good about the direction you want to go. Create your goals. You know, be clear about what it is. Stay focused. Archangel Michael is always that guide for me that's like, focus. I'm like, okay, right? So stay focused with things that you really want in your life. And understand that if it is meant to come into your space, it absolutely will. But we have to trust the timing so that everything lines up ultimately for our highest good and best interest. Positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with positive situations. and try to stay away from negative, toxic, dysfunctional types of relationships and situations. And, you know, if you're feeling like that's where you're trapped, just sit down and think about, what can I do to change this? What do I need to do? Ask for heaven's help, get out of the way, know you're being taken care of. Remember to love yourself in this process and keep moving forward. So, great messages for this week. So as always, I really appreciate you watching. And again, you can find me at milwaukeemedium.com. I am in the process of making some updates on the website. They should be almost completed. If you go to Schedulicity, which is where everybody goes to schedule, everything's up to date with sessions. I created 3 different lengths of sessions, 30, 45, and an hour. Pricing has been adjusted on a few services. Most of that will impact people in 2020. That was the goal, because I'm pretty much booked through the rest of this year. I will open the rest of January up probably in the next week to 10 days. I'm hopeful. So you'll be able to get in there and schedule what you need to for January and hopefully into February and March. But beyond that, thanks for watching. Have a really good week. Love yourself. Love yourself. No matter where you're at, what you're doing, what you look like, what weight you're at, love yourself. Just do it. That's why we're here. Don't worry about what other people have to say. Do what you feel is best for you. Not everything is going to resonate for you, and that's okay. Okay? So honor yourself, honor your heart, well-intentioned, come from that good heart space. Stay in your lane. Don't be an asshole. That's kind of like my words of wisdom to people. And just, do the best you can to be kind to yourself and those around you. And if we do that, we're making a difference. We absolutely are. So have a great week. God bless. See you next Monday, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.